Old school streetwear brands are bigger than ever. Few as tried and true as Champion, going strong since 1919. Inside their Newbury Street store, we find Vanessa Lundy.
For me, style and clothes says what I'm not able to say. While I'm a talkative person, I realized at a young age that my style speaks for me before I get in the room. Do a little bit of that, yeah.
Lundy is a stylist in Boston and New York, working with private clients and clothing companies. Today, she and photographer Dee Irvin collaborate on a shoot for Champion.
Yep, we got it. I felt it and it was it. As a young girl in Brooklyn, late 80s, early 90s, when I first saw my female cousin wearing streetwear, I thought, wow, look how powerful she looks, and she's not in a fitted dress. And I thought, oh, I can do that too.
Other bonuses, says Lundy: comfort, versatility, and a range of prices.
You can wear a crew neck with a suit. You can wear a sequin skirt with a hoodie. You can go high and do Supreme, or you can stick with a brand like Champion or Reebok and get something affordable while still fitting in. You can play with the belt. You can do one of these.
Lundy gravitates toward colorful prints for models Erica St. Cyrin and Gabrielle Grosvenor.
Being able to make multiple outfits out of one piece is what I always go for. If you love it, you buy it, and then you slowly start to really build a relationship with the piece of clothing.
And don't be afraid to experiment, says Grosvenor.
It's very important to, I think, break the trends, and that's what streetwear is breaking the trends, going against what society thinks matches, and it creates personality.
If what's old is new again, just look at Reebok, a gleaming new global headquarters in the Seaport District, complete with a sprawling retail store. A surge of nostalgia for the brand's classic lines, and buzz over their latest designs. Footwear designer Carlos Escobar is collaborating with supermodel Gigi Hadid for his latest project.
She's very hands-on, and she has really amazing opinions, and she does a lot of research prior to her meetings.
Escobar and his team work 2 years in advance, studying inspiration boards, color palettes, and people on the street.
The design process could be anywhere in between 2 to 4 months, and then the production process, it takes about a year and a couple of more months.
Trend setting is no easy task.
Sometimes it can be really stressful and really crazy, but it's kind of like a little bit of a rush when you're looking for ideas, and then in the most random time or the most random place, that idea like clicks in your head.
In the 80s, one idea catapulted Reebok to icon status: the Freestyle, a first-of-its-kind aerobic shoe for women. Senior archive manager Erin Narlock.
This one's from 1984. So this is the ExoFit. By 1985, the Freestyle will retail in New York, and with tax, it will be $54.11. So it will be forever known as the 5411.
Founded in England in 1958 by brothers Joe and Jeff Foster, Reebok means antelope in Afrikaans.
Reebok would be the pronunciation, but we say Reebok. Joe Foster really wanted Reebok to have an R sound for running and to be quick and small and nimble.
Reebok relocated to Massachusetts in 1979. Vintage items from that era look on trend today.
This one is the oldest piece of apparel we have in the collection, 1970s.
In addition to the company's internal archive, there is off-site storage for more than 80,000 pieces of footwear. Although Reebok's place in the streetwear zeitgeist has evolved over the years, its ethos remains the same, says Narlock.
Our first publicly traded slogan is "Because life is not a spectator sport." It is a quote by Jackie Robinson about why you should be active in your own life. And I think that is a different narrative than be number one. It's an inclusivity message.
So some may be wondering, where do you look for streetwear? Well, Vanessa Lundy says try brands that actually specialize in it.
Well, that helps because then you know it's not a passing trend either. And you know, how people actually pick streetwear has a lot to do with nostalgia, as you heard in the piece. I mean, it has a lot to do with where and when they grew up, how they feel about that. It has a lot to do with the music they listen to and the athletes that they admire. And you can see that in the way that people choose their streetwear.
Yeah, those pink Reebok, I had those.
You had those.
That's right. These sneakers are for flaunting, not running.